All right, let's just dive right into this explainer. Today, we're unpacking the 2025-2026 annual report from the Department of Commerce over at Gurukul Mahila Arts and Commerce College. Now, it is incredibly easy for academic reports to just be, a dry list of dates and grades. But what we have here is an actual blueprint. We're going to break down exactly how this institution is actively building a bridge between classroom theory and real-world practice.
So think about this for a second. What does it actually take to prep a student for the modern workforce? Because let's be real, today's graduates need way more than just textbook theory to make it in the corporate world. They need to know how things work when the training wheels finally come off. The Department of Commerce clearly gets this, and their entire academic strategy for the year is basically one massive, comprehensive answer to that exact question. To see how they do it, we gotta start at the base. Let's look at Section 1, Innovating the Academic Experience, the foundation. This is all about building a core of creativity through their Innovation Club.
Now, it takes a ton of energy to keep an innovation club moving, and that's exactly where dedicated student leaders like Namisha step up. You can really feel that human element right here in this classroom setting. It takes real, on-the-ground drive to actively organize and pull off these skill development activities all year long, and this just perfectly captures that dedication.
Okay, so what was their actual game plan? Well, the initiatives were structured around four main goals. First up, promoting innovation and creativity. Second, encouraging entrepreneurial thinking, basically getting students to think like founders, not just employees. Third, and this is an absolutely crucial shift, developing practical skills through experiential learning. And finally, fostering awareness of national observances. They're basically taking the traditional commerce curriculum and supercharging it with hands-on problem solving. To give you an idea of what that looks like in the wild, check out this specific event, December 14th, 2025, National Energy Conservation Day. This is a brilliant example of taking that goal of national awareness out of the abstract and into the real world. They aren't just, reading a chapter on energy policy. They are actively engaging with the themes on the actual day, turning a standard calendar date into a totally tangible learning experience. All right, moving right along to Section 2, Bridging Academia and Industry, the action phase. This is where that creative foundation translates directly into the workplace through their apprenticeship program. This part is a genuinely brilliant administrative move. The college is leveraging two massive government frameworks to back their students. On one side, you've got the National Apprenticeship Training Scheme, or NATS, run by the Indian government for structured, nationally aligned training. And on the flip side, there's the Mukhyamantri Apprenticeship Yojana, or MAY, which is a state initiative by the Gujarat Skill Development Mission. By tapping into both, the college guarantees their students are getting officially recognized top-tier industry exposure. But here's the thing, these massive frameworks need a champion. And that's where lecturer Sri Dharmashimori comes in. He provides the hands-on oversight for the apprenticeship training, handling all the complex management and record maintenance that goes along with it. This kind of leadership is absolutely vital. It ensures these government frameworks don't just stay as theoretical ideas on paper, but actually become rigorous training experiences for the students. Under Sri Dharmashimori's supervision, they're chasing three core outcomes. First, practical workplace exposure, literally getting students in the room where business happens. Second, administrative skill development. And third, professional record management training. I cannot stress enough how important those last two are. Knowing how to manage professional records and juggle administrative duties, those are highly employable, day-one skills that literally every modern office is desperate for. And hey, the proof is right here. These are the actual official NATS portal records showing direct benefit transfer or DBT requests successfully processed for enrolled apprentices. It proves the college isn't just teaching administrative skills in a vacuum. They're actively using them on official government platforms to directly benefit their students. It's a total win-win. So they've got the government schemes locked down, but they definitely aren't stopping there. Let's hit Section 3. A digital future approach, evolution, and look at their roadmap for tomorrow. Okay, this is where things get super fun. Thanks to the forward-thinking vision of leaders like Tanvi and Nagma, they're rolling out a totally modern digital strategy. We're talking podcasts, Instagram grid upgrades, and event-paced reels. They're jumping on breaking news, trend-related posts, you name it. It is a massive pivot from the formal academic past. They're taking all that rigorous commerce education and translating it into a fast-paced, social media-driven format. They are literally speaking the digital language of tomorrow's corporate world. But even with this huge leap from, formal government portals to slick Instagram reels, their core philosophy hasn't budged one bit. As the report sums up, the institution remains committed to fostering experiential learning and empowering students through structured developmental initiatives. That single quote ties the whole journey together. From the Innovation Club to structured apprenticeships to digital content, it all feeds into that one unwavering mission of empowerment through real experience. Which brings us to the end of our explainer. But before we wrap, I want to leave you with a thought. Looking at the comprehensive playbook from Gurukul Mahila Arts and Commerce College, from the hands-on oversight by dedicated lecturers to totally embracing modern media, I have to ask, how is your institution bridging the gap between yesterday's classroom and tomorrow's digital workforce? It's a huge challenge and definitely something we all need to be thinking about. Thanks for hanging out with me today and keep learning.